Ooh, I've got a treat for y'all today. So, I was about to say a new house. It's not a new house actually. I think they were founded 2018, I believe. I may be wrong, but I believe it's 2018. Anyway, a house called Benigna Parfums. They are an American brand. Um, the owner is, I believe, a pilot. I think she's a pilot. And she also happens to be into perfumes. Now, I did read online somewhere that a lot of the money she gets from the perfume business, her perfume business, she uses to help young women around the world get into aircrafting and piloting and studies and all of that stuff, which is, love that. You gotta love when a company takes care of people. So yeah. So anyway, I came across this brand a few weeks, a week or two ago. About a week or two ago, I was in Harrods. I was in a Roger Dove perfumery hall on the 6th floor in Harrods. And I saw these prestigious looking bottles and I was like, oh, what's this? Because for those of you that don't know, Roger on the 6th floor in Harrods, they have other brands in there as well. So like the Gabor, they have Royal Crown, they have this Benigna. I've noticed fragrances that look prestigious or expensive, fancy caps and all that. Yeah, Roger tend to have them there. But anyway, so that's why I came across this brand, Benigna. And I was like, oh, these bottles look fancy. Then I was reading the names of the fragrances on the shelf, and then one part in particular caught my attention, called Caramel Voyage. And I was like, listen, if y'all know gourmands, me there. Iris and gourmands, me there. Anyway, with a name like Caramel Voyage, I thought, let me smell what that's saying, bruh. I took one spray of that and I said, yeah, I'm sold. I said, yeah, I'm sold. I need this one here. See this one here? Why, yeah, I need it. Cool. I thought, all right, cool. Let me see what other ones this brand's got to offer. So I think the next one I smelled after that was Vanilla Voyage. I was like, banging as well. Now the Voyage ones, it's got like a horse head, not horse, but like some sort of airplane shaped head thing as a lid, as the cap. Those bottles are from the Adventure range, which is not yet released officially. But they are accessible in Harrods exclusively at the moment in Harrods in London, 6th floor at the Roger Dove Boutique. Now their more known range, their original range collection, I think it's called their Royal Collection, which is what I'm about to talk about here today. So I did order with them, blah, 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 blah. They were happy enough to send me out a discovery kit. Now, in this discovery kit, I've got the whole Royal range. So it's 7 of them. There's 7 fragrances in their Royal collection. And this set I've got includes all 7, but miniature versions of the bottles. So miniatures, basically. So these are 15 ml bottles. The full size bottles are 75 ml, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I'm here to give you the down low on what these are saying. So let's get this here. So hopefully you can see this. I can't tip it too much for obvious reasons. But this is how they look sitting in the box. Hopefully you can see that sitting in a box. It's got the Benigna logo on the front. This is a very nice box as well, by the way. Velvet cushion on the bottom. So yeah, these are nice. It comes with a little wipe as well to wipe your bottles clean. You can see that there. Very, very, very nice. And the fragrances, I mean, let me just take one of these out and show you guys. So let me take out this one. Look at that. For a minute, I thought I was leaking. Whew. Look at that. That is a beauty. So this is the one called Extravagant. Look at the cap. And like I said, these are complete replicas of the full-size bottles, so just miniature versions, exact same design. So imagine the 75 mls is the exact same thing, just bigger, obviously, just 75 ml. This is only 15. But look at that cap. This just looks majestic. Even the glass, this just looks majestic, yeah? So cool, that's them. Now let's talk about the smells. So I've had a day with them. I've sprayed all of them on tester strips about 45 minutes-ish ago. So yeah. So let's talk about the first one, which is Worthiness, which is, I believe, one of the dark colored ones, the Supreme Majesty. Where you at, fam? Worthiness. Where you at? Worthiness. Yeah? Cool. Anyway, you've seen the box notes. I'm not going to take them all out for each one. You know what they look like. They're all the same. Cool. Worthiness. Now, this is the straight up oud. For you oud lovers out there, this is you. Hey, this is, in my opinion, so far out of this collection, this might be the most intense. It's very, it's very intense. I can definitely see this being an absolute screamer. Like, performance on this would be bombastic. What you get is oudy, leathery. It does have a little bit of a fruity nuance there, like some sort of fruit, but as you can probably tell from my reaction, I'm not the biggest fan of this. It's just so strong. I feel like this has got nagamotha, cypriot oil, leather, oud, and I'm picking some sort of fruit, but it's like almost fermented because of the other notes. It's like kind of like fermented fruit, maybe like a fermented peach or something. Yeah, this is intense. Worthiness. I can definitely see this being for those men out there that want to really announce their presence. Whew. Okay, let me stop smelling that, because that's a bit much. Then let's talk about Ancient Wisdom. So this is one of the ones that caught my attention at Harrods as well. So this is nice. So what you're going to see with the rest of these fragrances that I'm going to talk about is that they have a recurring theme, and that theme is florals. This house seems to really like toying around with floral notes, floral compositions. So with Ancient Wisdom, this is a nice floral. This is very calm, relaxing. This is very easy to wear, office safe. You're going out, maybe very unisex as well, by the way. This one is like, if you're a lady, you're going out with your girls for brunch, have a few cocktails at 2 p.m., you know, little cosmopolitan or whatever y'all drink. And if you're a guy, this is like, all right, cool, I'm going to meet up with the lads, go and watch the game, then maybe head over to, I don't know, what's that place in Shoreditch? And there's one in Brickley as well. What's it called? And they have unlimited wings on a Wednesday. The name's eluding me, but yeah, you're going to there, you just want to put on something nice, nothing too fancy, nothing boring, but something neutral in the middle that everyone's going to like it. You're going to get compliments. Oh, you smell nice. Oh, you smell nice today. You know, that kind of safe, almost like second skin. And it's just very floral, fruity. I feel like this has got magnolia in it. I feel like I'm picking up magnolia. Now, I've actually looked at all the notes for all of these because sometimes I can't bother to do it, but I'm getting like white floral. This is very white floral heavy with a slight tinge of spice, very slight, to keep it grounded, to keep the florals from becoming overly feminine. Yeah, I think that slight spice in this is what makes this unisex. This is very, like I said, it's easy. This is a very easy to wear fragrance, Ancient Wisdom. But they are strong. Okay, now this is one of my personal favorites from this range. This is called Greatness. And you know what? My missus smelled this year, and straight away she said, oh, it reminds her of Rouge Maliki. I didn't get that at first. But when I went back and smelled Rouge Maliki, I could see the similarities. However, with this one, I would say it's sort of like a blend between Armani Privé's Rouge Maliki and Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. If you took the DNA of those two fragrances, mash them together, and add a little bit of, what is that, like something strong, some sort of strong woodiness. That's what you get. Literally. Rouge Maliki with Soleil Blanc with some woods dripped in there. That's literally what you're going to get with Greatness. Absolutely lovely fragrance. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. So now let's talk about Supreme Majesty. I'm not going to lie. This one smells like cheap oud. Supreme Majesty. I feel like I can get this DNA. I feel like I can get this DNA from like the house of like Latafa for like 20, 30 quid, or like Ad Al Zafaran, or one of those cheap Middle Eastern houses. This one smells, yeah, I don't know. It just reminds me of cheap, very, very basic Middle Eastern smelling fragrances. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It kind of smells a bit like a Turkish Delight as well. Yeah, I'm not the fan. Supreme Majesty. What's this one? What's this one? Let's talk about Extravagant. So, what's this one? This is nice, but this is quite faint. In comparison to all the others, this is quite faint, but I'm getting some sort of white florals again with citrus. And something almost medicinal about this one. Yeah, white florals. I think there's oud in this. I think I'm detecting oud. But it's like a medicinal oud. I can see a lot of Middle Eastern folks liking this one a lot. I feel like this will speak to them. Yeah, if you're from the Middle East, try out Extravagant, because I feel like this will radiate with you. At the same time, if you're not from the Middle East, give it a try. What I would say about this one is, if you're not used to Oriental, oudi, spicy sort of fragrances, you might not gravitate to this one as much. I don't see this one being very Western approved. Like, I feel like when the perfumer made this, he or she had in mind that, okay, they're going to make this for the UAE region. Like, I'm getting strong vibes. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's not horrible. It's nice. I think this one, would I say this one's unisex or feminine? Oh, this one's tough. Hi, this one's tough. No, let me go unisex. I'll say unisex, but this one's tough. But let's go unisex. Slightly leaning feminine, slightly. But yeah, let's say unisex for that one. So that's Extravagant. Now let's talk about what. Have I not talked about Worthiness? No, I spoke about Worthiness. What have I? Splendour Grandeur. That's it. Yeah, Splendour. I think this is the last one. Splendour Grandeur. So this one. Wow. Okay. Bright. The others will have like a dark tone to them. This one's bright. This is actually nice. Now, I can, hear me out, I can see some of you getting cleaning product vibes from this one. It's got that, like, you know when you use those fancy wipes to wipe your surfaces down, like, but they have like a scent to them, like fancy wipes from like M&S or something, and they have some sort of scent to them. They're scented wipes. I kind of get that from this. This is very soapy, cleaning vibes, clean. With that kind of detergent vibe in the back. This is, yeah. It is nice because it smells clean and like it will like fresh, clean and fresh. like you just finished cleaning and everywhere's spotless and smells nice. That's what this kind of smells like. So if you like that DNA, clean, soapy, fresh, yeah, that kind of DNA, then yeah, you'll like Splendour Grandeur. Anyway, let me not keep this video going too much longer. I think I've covered all 7, I believe. Hopefully I haven't missed one out. Oh, no, shit. I have missed one out. I was thinking that's not 7. So the last one, this is Royal Bouquet. So one of the ones that I personally, no. Yeah, Royal. Oh, that's got even better. Oh, Royal Bouquet is a winner. Royal Bouquet is a winner chicken dinner. Oh, I like that. Ooh. I'm getting like white florals, but with like honey and vanilla. Ooh, hold up. Wait a minute now. I think I might have just found my favorite. I thought Greatness was my favorite. But this one, why? Ooh, Royal Bouquet. You know what? The name is fitting. Their name is very, very fitting. This is like a royal, like you're going somewhere like the Met Gala or somewhere, some sort of grand event, and you're dressed up, just proper suited and booted. If you're a man, obviously, if you're a woman, you're dressed to the heels of your whatever dress. But very fancy. This is elegant, charming, classy. Oh, this is good. Ooh, this is good. It's like sweet florals. So it's like white florals, but it's got like sweetness from like some sort of honeysuckle. Like this is banging. This is grown sexiness. Ooh, I can't stop smelling this. Oh, Royal Bouquet. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. Yeah, Royal Bouquet is a winner chicken dinner. Anyway, listen, that's the house of Benigna Parfums. Like I said, this is the 7 from their Royal collection. I will make a part 2 once I have their Adventure collection, because I'm telling you from now, that Caramel Voyage and Sweet Divine something. Whew, whew. I'm telling you, if you like your gourmands, why yeah? Stay tuned. Anyway, listen, it's your boy, Okumdrimanoy, and I'm out. Enjoy.